I had the pleasure of, when I go and I travel, I was in Lauderdale last year, and we did a little video for Visit Lauderdale on the Hidden Disabilities program at the 𝗕𝗏𝗜𝗟𝗓 Convention Center. And it was really neat because as someone who gets overstimulated when I'm in anxiety mode, going into like a bright lit grocery store or my first panic attack I ever had was at a movie theater.
Oh, okay.
And you go from this dark, calm space out into this bright lobby, and it just throws me off. And I didn't know what that was at the time, and nobody talked about anxiety at the time. So I thought I was a freak and like something was really wrong with me, and I couldn't it really controlled so many things in my life for the first, from in my first one was at 13. The next 2 decades, like so much of my anxiety controlled what I did with career and all of that stuff. Part of the reason I'm an entrepreneur is the thought of working corporate job at that time, I couldn't function in those spaces mentally. So I just think it's something we have to talk about more, hidden disabilities. And I hate that we call it a hidden disability. I think in some ways, it's our superpower but it's a thing. We have autism, anxiety, ADHD. People have COPD. There's so many different hidden things that we assume people can do things, even physically. I might be walking down the hall and people see that I'm fine, but they don't know that I had a meniscus surgery and I might have a struggle with stairs, and they assume that I'm okay. And so that's why I think I'd mentioned previously that I've kind of started this thing with sunflowers, because sunflowers are the symbol for a safe space for people with hidden disabilities. So if I'm wearing a sunflower pin, then it's safe to come up to me if you're having a struggling moment, right? So I was in my art studio the other day, and I had a black canvas that I had painted, like prepped, and I had planned to paint women on it, like bodies. Like I was kind of inspired by Nude Night. We can talk about that in a minute. I was like, I'm going to paint a picture of like naked women, right? And some woman had pissed me off that day, and I'm like, I don't like women right now, so I don't think I can paint this picture right now. So I stared at this blank black canvas for like 2 hours. Is going on. And then I looked around my studio, and I had taken photos of sunflowers, and they were on my walls. And I'm like, I think I'm going to paint a sunflower on this. And I'm really big right now about bringing light from the darkness, like finding color and joy in these like difficult times. And the canvas was black, and I'm like, let's do a big bright yellow sunflower. And so that's kind of how it started.